The ultimate bucket list destination, South Africa. I hope you have an experience that alters the course of your life because after Africa, nothing has ever been the same. Suzanne Evans. Africa's southernmost country, South Africa, is a place of intrigue, culture, history, and more beauty than you could possibly imagine. South Africa has 10 biospheres, each unique and with its own unique characteristics. So while you can see lions and the rest of the Big Five on a safari, you can also explore winelands, mountainous forests, cave systems, beaches, canyons, waterfalls, and just about every other type of landscape you could think of, even deserts. A trip through South Africa will give you a myriad of experiences that feel almost cinematic. It is the ultimate bucket list destination, regardless of whether your dream holiday is laid back and as lazy as possible, or if you yearn for an adventure unlike any you've ever had before. Is South Africa a good bucket list destination? In short, yes, South Africa is a great bucket list destination, and for reasons that stretch far beyond those safari brochures. It is one of those few countries that feels like it is giving you several trips rolled into one. Cape Town consistently ranks among the world's best cities to visit, while the Kruger National Park is world famous for giving travelers some of the finest wildlife sightings on the planet. Add to that the dramatic Garden Route, the ancient Drakensberg Mountains, and a coastline where whales breach right within sight of your picnic blanket, and you'll quickly see why South Africa has a permanent place as a bucket list destination year after year. What are the bucket list destinations in South Africa? It is hard to create a bucket list of destinations to visit in South Africa because there are just so many destinations that we know will leave out one or two. South Africa is a sun-drenched sight to behold, and these are just a few of the places that deserve a spot on your bucket list. The Winelands, just a short hour's drive from Cape Town, the winelands of Stellenbosch and Franschhoek, with their rolling vineyards and Cape Dutch estates framed by mountains, are just the place to go to sip world-class wines at estates like Spear or Lamott and dine on gourmet dishes. Blyde River Canyon. Known as the only green canyon in the world, the Blyde River Canyon is a bucket list destination that will take your breath away, especially as you won't even realize it is right in front of you until you walk over a hill and suddenly see it. The canyon forms part of the Panorama Route, which includes other bucket list attractions like Borksluk potholes, where hundreds of years of running water have sculpted striking rock formations, God's Window, a spectacular lookout point, and more waterfalls than we can list. The Garden Route. The Garden Route is a 300-kilometer coastal stretch of indigenous forests once home to huge herds of elephants. A few of their descendants were recently spotted. Pristine beaches and quaint towns. The area is also home to Knysna Lagoon, Plettenberg Bay, Tsitsikamma National Park, and Bloukrans Bridge. The Drakensberg Mountains. The Ukahlamba Drakensberg Park, a UNESCO site, is renowned for its massive, jagged mountainous peaks and ancient sandrock art. While traveling here, you can hike to the Tugela Falls or head to the amphitheater. Winter hikes are the most memorable as you'll be treated to snow-dusted mountains and cozy log cabin stays, complete with evenings spent curled up by a fireplace. The Kruger National Park. The Kruger National Park, a 2 million hectare piece of bushveld paradise, is home to the Big Five, 148 mammal species, and 500 plus bird species. The ultimate bucket list destination for wildlife fans. Safaris here are as real and rustic as they come, and now amount of time you spend driving the well-laid-out road network will be time wasted. Table Mountain in Lion's Head. Cape Town's Table Mountain, with its flat-top silhouette, is an absolute must-visit if you find yourself in the Mother City, while nearby Lion's Head will give you sunset views that are a worthy bucket list moment. While in Cape Town, you should also set aside some time to explore the colorful houses and Cape Malay culture of Bo Kaap. Namaqualand. Namaqualand, in the Northern Cape, is a lesser-known attraction, but one that deserves a spot on your bucket list. This is a seasonal attraction, so plan your visit during spring, around August to September. During this time of the year, wildflowers blanket the arid landscape in the most exquisite variety of colors. Namaqualand National Park's trails and drives will give you a front-row seat to this fleeting wonder. To make sure that you enjoy the best of the season, you can check bloom reports and book your stay in Springbok so you have the easiest and quickest access. What are the bucket list activities in South Africa? South Africa is not the sort of country that disappoints those who travel here, and while taking in all of the sights is enough for some, if you want to add a few bucket list activities to your itinerary, these are some worth including. Go on a self-drive safari in Kruger National Park. A self-drive safari through the Kruger National Park will give you the freedom to travel at a pace and in a way that you prefer. There's plenty to see in the park, including wildlife, the most obvious attraction, bird life, plants, historical landmarks, and so much more. To make the most of your trip, plan your visit during the dry season and stay in camps or lodges within the park. Hike Lion's Head for sunrise or sunset. Everyone talks about hiking up Table Mountain, but if you want a different experience, hiking Lion's Head in Cape Town is a bucket list must, which will give you 360-degree views of the city, Table Mountain, and the Atlantic coastline. The 1 to 2 hour trail, suitable for most fitness levels, winds up a manageable ascent and is best done at sunrise or sunset. Watching the city lights twinkle below during a full moon hike is something you won't forget. You don't want to do this hike in bad weather, so check weather conditions first, wear sturdy shoes, and bring a headlamp for early or late treks. It is also advisable to hike in a group. Drive the Panorama Route. The twists and turns of Mpumalanga's Panorama Route make it a scenic drive that is simply out of this world. This bucket list destination will treat you to stunning photo stops and short hikes that will take you to hidden waterfalls and fascinating rock formations. To make the most of the trip, start early from Grasskop or Sabi. This will help you to avoid crowds, and it will allow for a full day to soak in the route's natural beauty. Visit the colorful Bo Kaap neighborhood. In Cape Town, it's hard to miss the Bo Kaap neighborhood, with its brightly painted houses and cobblestone streets that reflect its Cape Malay heritage. This bucket list visit will have you venturing into a community that is rich with history and famous for its delicious, spicy cuisine. One of the best ways to explore the area is to join a guided walking tour where you'll learn about the neighborhood's past, including its roots in the slave trade. Visit in the morning if you want quieter streets. Jump off the highest bungee bridge in the world. For adrenaline junkies, leaping off the Bloukrans bridge on the Garden Route, the world's highest commercial bungee jump at 216 meters, is an unrivaled bucket list must-do activity. Set against the Tsitsikamma's majestic and dramatic cliffs and lush forests, the heart-pounding plunge will give you both an exhilarating rush and bragging rights. The jump is managed by professional operators to ensure your safety, and spectators can watch from a nearby viewpoint. Book in advance, arrive early, and be sure to also visit the nearby Tsitsikamma National Park for a full day of adventure. When is the best time to visit South Africa? Timing is everything, and South Africa's sheer size means the best season to visit varies depending on where you're heading. Summer, December to February. Cape Town is at its sunniest in summer, making it perfect for beaches and a trip through wine country, although it can be busy. Safaris are not ideal during this time of the year, autumn, March to May. The milder temperatures make autumn ideal for both city breaks and outdoor hikes. The Cape Vineyards are particularly beautiful during the harvest. Winter, June to August. This time of the year is excellent for safaris in the Kruger. It's also peak whale season along the southern coast. Cape Town is less attractive at this time of the year as it is cooler and wetter, but cozy evenings at wine estates will more than compensate. Winter is also a good time to hike anywhere in the country. Spring, September to November. In spring, the wildflowers carpet the west coast, the whale sightings continue, and safaris remain superb. It's a perfect shoulder season for balanced travel, and the prices for traveling at this time of the year are attractive too. Can South Africa be visited alone? South Africa can be visited alone, and some solo travelers have even praised South Africa for its wide range of guided tours, hostels, boutique guest houses, and well-established backpacking routes. While some areas are best explored with local guidance for safety and logistics reasons, solo travel here can be incredibly rewarding. With English widely spoken and with most parts of the country having a warm hospitality, it's a destination where traveling alone rarely feels lonely. Is South Africa suitable for the whole family? Yes. Families flock here for the wildlife, beaches, and interactive cultural experiences. Many lodges in the Kruger and private reserves cater specifically to children with kid-friendly safaris. The garden route is also a family favorite, with its safe swimming beaches and outdoor fun being highly attractive. South Africa belongs on your bucket list. And if you're already picturing yourself there, don't leave it to imagination.